They acquired this approximately 3 years ago. They got a really nice approval, but probably one of the most important decisions they made, apart from the location, was choosing to get Plus architecture on.
Right.
So they got the Plus team on, both from externals, design, documentation, and their interiors. And they've ended up with an A-grade building in a fantastic beachside, Southern Beaches location.
I'm here with David Higgins from Colliers Gold Coast. Good to see you, mate.
Nice to see you, Mike. Thanks, mate.
We're down here in Corallo with Changfa's latest development in Palm Beach. Do you want to tell us a bit about the development?
Yeah, love to. Well, it's been a bit of a story. Changfa have been on the coast now for about 6 years. We did their last project up on Hope Island, the Lyra project, about 60 townhouses and villas on the Coomera River, and fantastic project. Great timing. It came in during COVID, so they delivered some exceptional growth to their buyers, even though it was a construction difficult time. But they delivered a great project. They acquired this approximately 3 years ago. They got a really nice approval, but probably one of the most important decisions they made, apart from the location, was choosing to get Plus architecture on.
Right.
So they got the Plus team on, both from externals, design, documentation, and their interiors. And we've ended up with an A-grade building in a fantastic beachside, Southern Beaches location.
And because we're on Palm Beach Avenue and right in the centre of Palm Beach Village.
Yes.
And these sites don't come around very often, and they've been able to get a bit more on the site, from my understanding. How was that process, and how's that all come together?
Yeah, they bought the site off market, so they always wanted to be down here. So through an internal connection, they bought the site. They knew the value of being in the heart. This is the absolute premium blue ribbon village location. So we've got the old Palmy Hotel next door, and within the walkability location, we've got the Coles. Everything's within 150 metres of this site, including the ocean, and so very attractive location to the buyers, and especially given a corner site, it makes it a very attractive building on the Gold Coast Highway. And I think when you have a look at the architecture, you'll agree they've done a pretty impressive job of a great looking building.
Yeah, I mean, even just having it at the location it's in, meaning the hospitality on the ground floor is going to be unbelievable. And from my understanding, a lot of the apartments in the building have views of the ocean, or some kind of view of the ocean, which is a little bit unusual due to kind of the corner side. Is that right?
Yeah, I think over 65% of the apartments in this project get some blue. And I've used this a while ago, but people coming into the Gold Coast, 2-bed, 2-bath with a bit of blue, and they used to say, and I've got $1 million, well, now know that that's a bit more than that now to buy into the Gold Coast with those requirements. But really great choice of stock. Just over 60% of our apartments in this building are 2-bedroom.
Right.
About 25% are the 3-bedroom, which includes 4 penthouses, and then just under 25% of 1-bedrooms, which generally is on the hinterland side of the building.
I mean, it's a cracker location. I think one of the things that's interesting, I know you guys are involved in the Drew Group project, which is just across the road. That sold out, and the buyers there had a big capital gain. I think yourself even may have been a buyer.
Yeah, we did buy in that building, and I've got to tell you, we launched that building in late 2019, just prior to Christmas. And the day that Queensland went into officially COVID lockdown, we shut the sales display, sold out.
Right.
So we sold that project out 3 months, in 3 months over that Christmas period. So we understand the buyer demographic down here. They're very local. It's a very big residential market. People have enjoyed some significant capital growth in their homes and their apartments across the last 5 years, just like the Gold Coast. But Palm Beach has been particularly strong, and people want to stay here.
And do you want to tell us a bit about just the market? Because I think a lot of people know Gold Coast is surfers' paradise, but the southern part has got a whole bunch of, it's just a little bit less busy, and there are some interesting things about the market. Do you want to tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, so the Southern Beaches precinct actually starts from Miami and comes right down to Cooley, and it goes out to pretty much the motorway. So it's that whole precinct. It's quite a long piece of real estate in that it captures some of the really iconic beaches. It captures Burleigh Heads, Tallabudgera, Palm Beach, Balinga, Kira, Rainbow Bay, Coolangatta. Like, it's phenomenal real estate.
Great surfing. Oh.
Great surfing, and it's well listed on the surfing calendar because it has got some fantastic surf breaks, especially Palm Beach. So during COVID, the percentage of sales as a market overall in Southern Beaches really kicked up. It got up to about 40% of the sales across the Gold Coast. Now that's dropped down a bit, dropped down to more like under 10%. But the number of projects as a percentage of the Gold Coast, there's 48 current projects in market that we're tracking. So of the 48 projects currently in market, either in pre-sale, under construction or complete, 12 of them are in the Southern Beaches. So 25% of all the new projects are in this Southern Beaches, which includes a smattering within Palm Beach.
And I think the 2-bedroom stock is interesting, right? Because I think there's been quite a bit of the 3-bedroom stuff come to market. Is that where you're seeing the interest in the kind of 1s and 2s, or how's the demand been?
Look, we do track that inquiry very closely across all our projects, and 2 bedrooms are the mainstream, bread and butter. Over 60%, 65% of all inquiry is in that 2-bedroom segment. But in the Southern Beaches, because it's very much a downsizer end user and they appeal to the smaller buildings, they're much more a 3-bedroom type buyer. So yes, the 3 bedrooms have a real place, but it generally averages out around 20 to 25% of the product in market is 3-bedroom, but 60% is that 2-bedroom stock.
We're in September 2025 now, given the kind of history of Palm Beach and the continued capital growth. Maybe we'll see prices go up through the project, but if a buyer walks in the door today, what are they paying for a 2-bedder, and what's it look like for a 3-bedroom?
Our 2 bedrooms start at the 1.35 and our 3 bedrooms at the 2.3. So there's really great choices in both types, through the larger 2s, the more economical 2s, up to some of the larger 3s and penthouses. But we've also got a smattering of 1 bedrooms also available in the project.
And I always love finishing off with the amenities. Just tell us a bit about what are the amenities for this project outside of the amazing location and everything around here?
Well, obviously we start with the ground floor. We've got about 300 square metres of retail and then about 650 of commercial up on that higher level. Podium levels it's got the gym, it's got the sauna, it's got the steam, it's got the beautiful lap pool with a northeastern corner, a beautiful outdoor barbecue facility with lovely ocean views. So very, very special, beautifully coastal, a very luxurious amenity for a building of only 105 apartments, but in a supreme walkable location in the heart of Palm Beach.
Well, David, always a pleasure to talk to you, mate. Good on you. I appreciate it.
Thanks very much, Mike.